Calligraphy is another way of having visual enjoyment. We enjoy looking at beautiful things. We enjoy looking at trees and flowers and beautiful animals. And if you can add another medium where similar enjoyment can happen, I think that is great. That is why it is important to have this kind of calligraphy within any culture, really. My name is Nihad Dukhan, and I'm an artist of Arabic and Islamic calligraphy. Well, within the Arab and Muslim culture, calligraphy is at the top of different art forms. So it is valued as such. So if you're born in a culture like this, which I termed a strong calligraphy culture, then you immediately learn that calligraphy in that culture is a very serious and very valued and respected art form. Calligraphy is an art form that is primarily beautiful writing. In the case of Arabic and Islamic calligraphy, it is far more important than that because of its relationship to the history, religion, and philosophy of life in general for the Arabs and the Muslims. Here we have pieces in classical calligraphy, and if we take a look at this one, the calligraphy here, the calligraphy style is called ta'liq or jali ta'liq, meaning big ta'liq, as you can see here. And this particular piece is a verse from the Quran. And it says, for those who go to heaven, there shall be, or there will be, everlasting pleasure. So it is a selection of the Quran with a positive message. And it's talking about people who actually end up go to heaven and the kind of pleasures they have. What's interesting about the meaning here, we have access to pleasures here, but they don't last. And if the pleasures last, we don't last. So this is, the theme is the everlasting pleasure. When I started, people around me didn't take that seriously. I was very young, and a lot of boys scribble things, so they didn't see the potential and the seriousness of my interest in calligraphy. But as I grew older, practiced a little bit on my own, I realized soon that I need a teacher, a master calligrapher. And so I sought master calligraphers here in the US and in Istanbul, Turkey. And I traveled to Turkey many times, and I have an American teacher in Arlington, Virginia, whom I visited very frequently. And those people, those two teachers were my biggest influence. But I looked at master works by different masters from different historical periods, and I'm influenced by all of that, really. This is my latest piece. I just got it framed specially for this exhibit. And the sheer size of it is obvious. And what's different about it is made out of gold leaf, completely. And there is a design in it which is focused on combining two words. So this is one word, and normally this is another word that would sit next to it. So because there is similarity between the ending of two of the letters, I combine them in order to come up with this different design. And it says, He is God, or He is Allah. And the idea of combining them, it comes from the oneness aspect of having, one single God or deity, as you can see here. The style is jali ta'liq, It's one of the classical styles. And this style usually does not take a lot of ornamentation. The, the look of this and the strength of this design and this style in particular comes from the beauty and the flow of the letters in this particular style. The traditional has very strict rules. A calligrapher has to abide by all these rules. They're very intricate. And the look is eventually uniform, so we can tell what this classical style is and so forth. In the modern form, there is a lot of freedom. There aren't any rules, basically. I develop each design based on the given letters and shapes and so forth. I want to thank the city of Farmington Hills for recognizing artists like me and having an exhibit of this very cultural artwork. I look forward to getting my message across to different people and having them appreciate and enjoy Arabic and Islamic calligraphy.